Hello and welcome to the Kubernetes talk series. So today in this video, we will see the pod creation, that is how to create a pod using a declarative way and as an imperative way. So let's get started and go to our console. So this is our console. So I have already prepared one YAML file. So I will show you the YAML file which I have created. So this is the simple YAML file for the pod creation, where we are specifying API version 1 kind as a pod, and under metadata we are specifying the name of the pod, the namespace, and the labels. You can specify any kind of labels according to your requirement. And under specs we are specifying the containers. So here we are specifying nginx image and the names. Under the name, you can give any name like ABCD, XYZ of your choice, but it should be a meaningful name. And image name, it should be same nginx, and the port like nginx running on the port 80. So we are giving the ports and the container port is 80. So nginx will run on the port 80. So this is a simple YAML file. So let's get executed this YAML file and see what will happen. So to run the YAML file, we will type kubectl apply -f and the file name. So here we got an error. Why? Because we haven't created the namespace, but in the YAML file, we have specified namespace as web server. So what is namespace? We will discuss in the another video. So as of now, we will create this namespace. So how to create a namespace? We will see kubectl. Let's see, clear the screen. kubectl create ns means namespace. It's a short form, and you can give the namespace name. So we will apply this. So namespace is created. So let's try to apply the previous file again. So as you can see, the pods web server has been created. So let's see the pods. kubectl get pods. Here it's showing like no resources found in the default namespace. Why? Because in the YAML file, we have specified the web servers, right? This is the namespace we have specified. So we will need to specify here also -n, the namespace name here. And if you press enter, then you will see that your web server is running. Default, if you create any pods, it will be created in the default namespace. Unless if you are specifying your own namespace, it will not create in that namespace. This is the declarative way of creating a pod by writing a YAML file. You can also create by iterative way by it's like a ad hoc command or writing in a one line. So let's see that. So we will deploy another nginx pod, but with the imperative way. So how to do that? We will add kubectl run. You can give any name, like in the previous YAML file we have given web server. Here we will give test. And you need to specify the image name, and port also. If you are not specifying the port, then also it's fine. Port 80, and label also you can specify like app equals to v1 and press enter. So as you can see, the pod is created. Now let's see the pod. So by default, this pod is created under default namespace. So as if you type kubectl get pods, it will show you the test pod. but it will not show the web server pod which we have created because it's in the different namespace. Okay. So with this command, you can also generate the YAML file. So how to generate your own YAML file using this command? So let's see that. So we'll take this command and we will use this paste. So to generate your own YAML file, we will be writing like this: hyphen hyphen dry run equals to client hyphen o YAML. So what does this dry run equals to client means? It will execute the command, this command, and but it will not show the result. Is it like we don't want to execute the command, but we want to see what will happen if we see this command? It's like a testing. And hyphen o YAML means you want the output in the YAML format. So let's see what it will give. So as you can see, it will give a pretty much same YAML file which we have created before in the pod.yaml. So if you want to save this file, you can redirect this file using redirect test.yaml. So if you open that file test.yaml, you can see the YAML file has been created. So this approach you can use, but I would recommend you can first go with the declarative way and understand how to write a YAML file and what are the specs and what are the parameters we need to give. Because here, if you can see, there are lots of unwanted things are added. So first understand the declarative way, then go with the ad hoc commands and this imperative way. That's it for this video. In the next video, we will see the namespace and how to create multi-container pods. Thank you.